Have you ever wondered why the Netherlands is synonymous with cheese? Or why Gouda cheese, pronounced Gouda in Dutch, is so globally beloved? Today we're diving into the heart of Dutch cheesemaking to uncover the secrets behind this delicious tradition. Join me as we explore a 150-year-old family farm, the rich history of Dutch cheese, and what the future holds for this iconic industry in the face of climate change. And if you're curious about why the Dutch are among the tallest people in the world, stay tuned for a surprising connection to their diet. How Gouda cheese is made on a 150-year-old Dutch family farm. The Netherlands, though small with a population of just under 18 million, is a giant in the world of cheesing. Among the top 5 cheese producers in the EU and the second largest exporter globally, the Dutch can't consume all their cheese themselves, so they share it with the world. But what makes Dutch cheese so special, and how is it made? To find out, we're visiting a historic family farm that has been making Gouda cheese for over 150 years. This farm, nestled in the heart of the Dutch countryside, carries on the traditional methods passed down through generations. The process begins with fresh milk from Holstein Friesian cows, renowned for their high-quality milk. The milk is heated and combined with rennet to curdle, forming curds and whey. After the curds are cut and stirred, they're pressed into molds to shape the cheese. These molds are then placed in a brine bath, enhancing the flavor and preserving the cheese. The final step is aging, where the cheese wheels are stored in a controlled environment. The aging process can range from a few weeks for young cheese to several years for an old, rich flavor. Before we dive deeper into the farm's cheese-making process, let's set the stage by visiting the famous cheese market in Alkmaar, known as the cheese capital of the Netherlands. This market is a living piece of history, showcasing how cheese has been traded for centuries. Farmers bring their cheese to be inspected, weighed, and sold, continuing a tradition that has made Dutch cheese world-renowned. Follow our journey and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Let's dive into the fascinating process of making Dutch cheese. Cheese Market in Alkmaar. Nestled in the heart of the Netherlands, Alkmaar is a city steeped in cheese tradition, earning it the title of the cheese capital of the country. The cheese market in Alkmaar is not just a commercial hub, but a vibrant piece of living history that draws tourists and locals alike. Established in 1365, this market is one of the oldest in the Netherlands, offering a unique glimpse into the age-old practices of cheese trading. Walking through the bustling market, you are immediately enveloped in the rich aroma of cheese. The atmosphere is lively, with vendors showcasing their finest products, each wheel of cheese a testament to the Dutch mastery of dairy. Farmers from surrounding areas bring their cheeses to be inspected and sold. The process begins with the quality inspection, where experts check the cheese for texture, flavor, and overall quality. This meticulous scrutiny ensures that only the best cheese makes it to the market. Once the cheese passes inspection, the trading begins. The traditional method of cheese trading involves the handje clap, a centuries-old practice where buyers and sellers clap each other's hands and shout prices until they agree on a deal. This ritualistic haggling is not just about the transaction. It's a cultural performance that connects the present with the past, keeping traditions alive. One of the most iconic sights at the Alkmaar Cheese Market is the Cheese Carriers Guild. These carriers, dressed in traditional white uniforms with straw hats, are responsible for transporting the hefty cheese wheels. Using wooden barrows, 2 carriers lift and carry the cheese across the market square to be weighed. This is no easy feat, as each barrow can carry up to 160 kilos of cheese. The carriers' coordinated efforts and rhythmic movements are a spectacle to behold, symbolizing teamwork and precision. The weighing of the cheese takes place in the historic Vagabau, also known as Weighhouse, a grand building that dates back to the 14th century. Inside, the cheese wheels are placed on antique scales, their weight meticulously recorded. Once the cheese is weighed, it is stamped with the official seal of the market, signifying its authenticity and quality. This stamp is a mark of pride for the producers and a guarantee for the buyers. But the Alkmaar Cheese Market is not just about commerce, it's also a cultural event. The market opens with a ceremonial bell ringing, signaling the start of the trading day. This tradition is often performed by a guest of honor, adding a touch of ceremony to the proceedings. Throughout the day, the market is abuzz with activities, from cheese tasting sessions to guided tours explaining the history and significance of Dutch cheesemaking. Visitors to the market are often struck by the sense of community and continuity. Generations of cheesemakers, traders, and carriers have participated in this market. Passing down their skills and knowledge. It's a living heritage that celebrates the craftsmanship and dedication involved in producing Dutch cheese. Alkmaar's cheese market is not only a testament to the city's rich dairy heritage, but also a vibrant symbol of Dutch culture. It encapsulates the spirit of tradition, community, and excellence that defines the Netherlands' approach to cheesemaking. For anyone interested in understanding the essence of Dutch cheese, a visit to the Alkmaar Cheese Market is an essential experience. It's a journey through history, a celebration of craftsmanship, and a feast for the senses, all rolled into one. The Netherlands, renowned for its rich dairy tradition, boasts an impressive array of cheese varieties that reflect the country's culinary diversity and expertise. From the famous Gouda to lesser-known local gems, Dutch cheeses offer a wide spectrum of flavors, textures, and aging profiles that cater to diverse palates. One of the most iconic Dutch cheeses is Gouda, named after the city of Gouda in South Holland. Pronounced Gouda in Dutch, Gouda cheese is beloved worldwide for its rich, creamy texture and versatile flavor. Gouda comes in various ages, from young to very old. Young Gouda, aged for about 4 weeks, is mild and soft, perfect for sandwiches and snacks. As it ages, Gouda becomes firmer and develops a more pronounced, nutty flavor. Very old Gouda, aged for over a year, is hard, crumbly, and intensely flavorful, often enjoyed as a table cheese or grated over dishes. Edamame is another well-known Dutch cheese, originating from the town of Edam. Characterized by its mild flavor and smooth, firm texture, Edamame is traditionally sold in red wax-coated balls. This semi-hard cheese has a slightly salty taste and is often enjoyed with fruits, bread, or in cooking. Its lower fat content compared to other cheeses makes it a popular choice for those looking to reduce their fat intake without sacrificing flavor. Another distinctive Dutch cheese is Maasdammer, recognizable by its large round holes similar to Swiss Emmental. Maasdammer has a sweet, nutty flavor and a smooth, creamy texture. Its unique taste comes from the fermentation process, which creates the characteristic holes. Maasdammer is excellent for melting, making it a great addition to fondues, sandwiches, and gratins. Belegen kaas, or matured cheese, is a category that includes cheeses aged for several months, resulting in a firmer texture and more complex flavor than younger varieties. Belegen cheeses strike a balance between the mildness of young cheeses and the robustness of aged ones, making them versatile for various culinary uses, from slicing to grating. Among the lesser-known varieties is boerenkaas, or farmer's cheese, which is traditionally made from raw, unpasteurized milk. Boerenkaas has a rich, creamy texture and a complex flavor profile that reflects the natural variations in the milk. This artisanal cheese is often produced on small farms, preserving traditional methods and offering a unique taste of the Dutch countryside. Leiden cheese, known locally as Leidse, is another specialty. It is flavored with cumin and caraway seeds, giving it a distinctive spicy and aromatic flavor. Leiden cheese is firm and slightly crumbly, often enjoyed with rye bread or as part of a cheese board. Each region in the Netherlands has its own cheese specialties, reflecting local traditions and preferences. For instance, Frisian clove cheese, or Friese nagelkaas, hails from Friesland and is flavored with cloves and cumin, offering a unique, spicy taste. Similarly, Limburg's Ramado is a strong-smelling, soft cheese that is beloved by those who enjoy bold flavors. The diversity of Dutch cheeses is a testament to the country's rich dairy heritage and innovative spirit. Whether you prefer mild and creamy or strong and tangy, there is a Dutch cheese to suit every taste. These cheeses are not just foods, but cultural icons that represent the Netherlands' dedication to quality and tradition in cheesemaking. Exploring Dutch cheese varieties is a culinary adventure that offers a delicious insight into the Netherlands' gastronomic landscape. The Netherlands is globally renowned for its cheese-making prowess, a tradition deeply rooted in its history and culture. The Dutch have been pioneers in this field for centuries, developing techniques and practices that have set the standard for cheese production worldwide. The origins of Dutch cheese-making can be traced back to ancient times. Archaeological evidence suggests that cheese was being made in the region as early as 800 BC. The fertile lands and temperate climate of the Netherlands provided ideal conditions for dairy farming, and the abundance of milk led to the natural development of cheese making as a way to preserve this valuable resource. During the 16th and 17th centuries, known as the Dutch Golden Age, the country experienced a period of immense wealth and cultural growth. This era saw significant advancements in many areas, including agriculture and dairy production. The Dutch employed innovative techniques to reclaim land from the sea using windmills and dikes, creating fertile polders ideal for grazing cows. These reclaimed lands, with their salty soil, imparted a unique flavor to the milk and consequently to the cheese produced from it. The development of specific cheese varieties during this time laid the groundwork for what would become staples of Dutch cuisine. Gouda and Edam cheeses, named after their respective towns, began to gain popularity both locally and internationally. The town of Gouda, for instance, became a major trading hub for cheese, solidifying its name in the annals of cheese history. The Dutch also excelled in breeding cows that were highly productive in milk yield. The Holstein Friesian cow, originally bred in the Netherlands, became famous for its high milk production. These cows were so valued that they were exported to other countries, significantly influencing global dairy farming practices. The breed remains one of the most popular dairy cows worldwide. Cheesemaking in the Netherlands evolved through the centuries, with continuous improvements in techniques and technology. By the 19th century, the introduction of scientific methods and industrial advancements further enhanced the quality and efficiency of cheese production. The Dutch were early adopters of pasteurization and standardized production processes, ensuring consistency and safety in their cheese products. One of the hallmarks of Dutch cheesemaking is the emphasis on quality control. The traditional methods of cheese production, including the meticulous inspection and grading of cheese, have been maintained alongside modern innovations. This blend of tradition and modernity ensures that Dutch cheese remains a benchmark of quality in the global market. The impact of Dutch cheesemaking extends beyond the borders of the Netherlands. The Dutch have shared their expertise with the world, influencing cheese production practices in many countries. For instance, the methods developed for making Gouda and Edam have been adopted and adapted in various regions, leading to the creation of similar cheeses worldwide. Moreover, the Dutch have played a crucial role in preserving and promoting artisanal cheese-making traditions. Many small-scale farms and cooperatives continue to produce cheese using traditional methods, ensuring that the rich heritage of Dutch cheese-making is not lost in the face of industrialization. The Netherlands' status as a pioneer in cheese-making is a testament to its innovative spirit, dedication to quality, and deep-rooted agricultural traditions. Dutch cheese is not just a food product, it is a cultural symbol and an integral part of the country's identity. The legacy of Dutch cheese-making continues to thrive, celebrated by cheese lovers around the world who appreciate the rich flavors and high standards set by Dutch producers. The cultural impact of cheese. Cheese is more than just a dietary staple in the Netherlands. It is a cultural icon woven into the fabric of Dutch life. The impact of cheese on Dutch culture is profound, influencing language, traditions, and even social identity. The Netherlands is often referred to as the Land of Cheese, a title that reflects the country's deep connection to this dairy product. Cheese markets, such as the ones in Alkmaar, Gouda, and Edam, are not just commercial hubs but cultural landmarks. These markets attract thousands of tourists each year, eager to witness the traditional cheese trading rituals and to taste the renowned Dutch cheeses. The ceremonial aspects of these markets, including the ringing of the opening bell and the traditional handjeklap, clapping of hands to finalize a deal, are cherished customs that celebrate the country's cheese-making heritage. Cheese has also left its mark on the Dutch language. Various idioms and expressions incorporate cheese. Highlighting its cultural significance. For instance, the term kaaskoppen, which translates to cheeseheads, is a colloquial term for the Dutch people, emphasizing their national pride in cheese. The expression, ik wil kaas, ik ben ook een klant, translates to, I want cheese, I am also a customer, underscoring the ubiquitous desire for cheese among the Dutch. Cheese is an integral part of Dutch cuisine and is enjoyed at all times of the day. From breakfast to dinner, cheese finds its place on the Dutch table. It is commonly eaten with bread, included in sandwiches, or served as a snack. Popular dishes such as cassoufflé, a cheese-filled pastry, and Kastengels cheese sticks showcase the versatility of cheese in Dutch culinary traditions. Cheese boards featuring a variety of local cheeses are a staple at gatherings, reflecting the social and communal aspects of eating cheese. The influence of cheese extends to Dutch identity and pride. The process of cheese making and the high quality of Dutch cheeses are sources of national pride. Many Dutch people grow up visiting cheese markets and learning about the cheese-making process, fostering a deep appreciation for this aspect of their heritage. The annual Cheese Valley Festival, held in the cheese-producing regions of South Holland, is a celebration of this cultural legacy, featuring cheese tastings, farm tours, and cheese-making demonstrations. Cheese has also played a role in the Netherlands' international reputation. Dutch cheese is exported worldwide, making the country one of the largest cheese exporters globally. The distinctive flavors and high quality of Dutch cheeses like Gouda and Edam have earned them a place on the international stage, enhancing the Netherlands' culinary reputation. Moreover, the Dutch dairy industry's commitment to sustainable practices and innovation in cheese production highlights the cultural importance of cheese in the Netherlands. Efforts to reduce the environmental impact of dairy farming, such as cutting greenhouse gas emissions and improving animal welfare, demonstrate the Dutch dedication to preserving their cheese-making traditions while adapting to modern challenges. Cheese and height, a surprising connection. The Dutch are famously tall, boasting an average height that ranks them among the tallest people in the world. While genetics and overall healthcare play significant roles in this phenomenon, there's a surprising factor that may contribute to their impressive stature: cheese. Cheese, a staple in the Dutch diet, is rich in essential nutrients, particularly calcium and protein. These nutrients are crucial for bone health and growth. Calcium, found abundantly in cheese, is a vital mineral for developing strong bones and teeth. During childhood and adolescence, periods of rapid growth, a diet high in calcium helps in achieving optimal bone density and size. Protein, another key nutrient in cheese, supports muscle development and overall body growth. The Netherlands' dairy-rich diet, featuring daily consumption of cheese, milk, and other dairy products, ensures that the population receives ample amounts of these growth-promoting nutrients. The cultural practice of eating cheese at every meal, from breakfast to dinner, ensures that calcium and protein intake is consistently high. Studies have shown a correlation between dairy consumption and increased height. For instance, research indicates that populations with higher dairy intake, particularly in childhood, tend to have greater average heights. This link is evident in the Netherlands, where cheese consumption is woven into the cultural fabric and nutritional guidelines emphasize dairy products as part of a balanced diet. The tradition of cheese consumption in the Netherlands goes back centuries, making it an integral part of daily life. Dutch children often start their day with cheese on bread, continue with cheese in sandwiches for lunch, and end with cheese snacks or dishes at dinner. This lifelong exposure to cheese's nutritional benefits contributes to their overall health and growth. While it's essential to recognize that height is influenced by a combination of genetics, nutrition, and healthcare, the role of cheese and dairy in the Dutch diet cannot be overlooked. The nutrient-rich profile of cheese provides the necessary building blocks for strong, healthy bones, potentially giving the Dutch population a height advantage over those with lower dairy consumption. Environmental impact and future of cheese production. The production of cheese, while a beloved culinary tradition, has significant environmental impacts that cannot be ignored. As the world grapples with climate change and sustainability challenges, the cheese industry faces increasing scrutiny and pressure to adapt. One of the primary environmental concerns associated with cheese production is the greenhouse gas emissions from dairy farming. Cows produce methane, a potent greenhouse gas, during digestion. Methane emissions from livestock contribute significantly to global warming. Additionally, the energy and water required to produce cheese, from growing feed for cows to processing milk into cheese, have substantial environmental footprints. Another issue is the impact of cow manure on water quality. Manure contains nitrates and phosphates, which can leach into waterways, causing pollution and disrupting aquatic ecosystems. The use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides in feed production further exacerbates these environmental challenges. Recognizing these issues, the Dutch dairy industry is taking steps to mitigate its environmental impact. Innovations in farming practices, such as improving cow diets to reduce methane emissions and using manure more efficiently as fertilizer, are being implemented. Moreover, advancements in technology, such as methane capture systems, help in reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The future of cheese production also lies in exploring alternative sources of cheese. Plant-based cheeses, made from ingredients like nuts, soy, and oats, are gaining popularity as more sustainable options. These alternatives produce fewer greenhouse gases and require less water and land compared to traditional dairy farming. While plant-based cheeses are still developing in terms of taste and texture, they represent a promising avenue for reducing the environmental footprint of cheese production. Consumer demand is also driving change. There is a growing market for sustainably produced cheese, and consumers are increasingly willing to pay a premium for products that align with their environmental values. This shift is encouraging producers to adopt more sustainable practices and invest in research and development for innovative solutions. Our journey through the world of Dutch cheese has been a flavorful adventure. From historic markets in Alkmaar to the modern challenges of sustainable production, Dutch cheese is more than just a food, it's a cultural icon. As we savor the delicious varieties of Gouda and other cheeses, we can appreciate the rich history and ongoing evolution of this cherished craft. If you found this video informative, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.